officially week 20. We are getting 4 crates a day. Week 20. And this is gonna be my last 2 weeks of buying food, I hope. I'm gonna buy 2 weeks with our own money. Hopefully by the next 2 weeks they will be buying their own feed. So my video will be about taking care of chicken from day 1 to week 20. I'm bringing that that video is up next. Okay, taking care of chicks from day 1 to week 20, how much it takes in feed, medication, and all that. And week 20. Week 20. Week 20. 4 crates a day. So we're moving up. Oh, calm down. We're moving up every day, every week. That's what they do. Oh my gosh, these chicks, they destroy the you guys are too much. What do you want? Go away. Go eat and lay some eggs and stop following me. Hey! Look at them. Like, I don't even get what they're trying to do. Go. Fio. Oh, Munko. Membero. Fioko. Okay, I gotta get out. They're not letting me do anything. Ouch! Stop. See how they act like. Stop pecking. What? Why are you pecking that chick? I feed you guys for like 20 weeks and then I become a target. Every time I'm in here, you're chasing me. Just go lay me some eggs and get out of here. Stop it. Stop following. Jimmy Sam no move. So our second batch of layers are coming in and we're on our way to the farm. My girls wanted to come, so they're going with us. We're getting 1,500 layers in tonight, and then we're gonna buy more as time goes on. So of course I'll take you along. Super excited. Yay. Remember like 2 years ago when we had our layer in? Yes, it's time for another set. They're old, they're not laying as much as possible, so we get a new layers. Exciting. Girls, are you excited?
Yeah.
And they don't have school tomorrow, so they decided to come with me. And as you can see, it's dark, it's nighttime. So like I always say, when you own your business, you work anytime, anywhere. Okay, so on our way to the farm. Talk to you later. Bye guys.
Bye.
So yes guys, pardon me, this video might be very long, but I get lots of questions. How much does it cost you to raise this? How much? So for this batch, I kept track of everything, and I'm gonna let you know exactly how much it cost in this video, how much it costs to raise 1,500 birds, not including putting up the structure, okay, or buying feeders and drinkers. We have all that, okay? So it's going to be the chicks, medication, feed, and then workers, okay? Guys, it is not cheap by any means. It's getting expensive to raise these chicks every single day, but regardless, it's doable. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of raising a day-old chicks from day 1 to week 21 and beyond, because although they are laying now in week 21, they're not laying enough to cover their feed. They're eating about 2.5 to 3 bags a day, and one is 376, and then they're bringing in 5 crates at week 21. It doesn't even cover 1 bag of feed. Okay, so we're still running at a loss from our own money, but this video would just be for the first 21 weeks of their lives. Okay, so let's get into the video, guys. So of course, the first thing you need to do is to buy the day-old chicks, okay? As you know, we bought 1,500 and one chick was 17 Ghana cedis at the time, bringing the total for chicks to 25,500 Ghana cedis. And then for brooding, we had all the black bags, and the only thing we bought basically is for charcoal, and we bought 4 bags at 120 each, and it came to 480. But this video, I cannot put a hand on how much we pay for water bills and light bills. It's all included, okay? We use boreholes, so I just buy petrol to pump when needed. I didn't keep track of how much petrol I was buying, but basically this does not include water bills and light bills, okay? And then the next thing is medication. From day 1 to week 21, we spent 3,335 Ghana cedis on medication, okay? And then injection. I had people come in to help me with the fowl pox and then the third Newcastle. That totaled to 875 Ghana cedis. And then the feed, we had starter. We started with the starter feed. That we bought 11 bags and the total came to 4,268 Ghana cedis. Then we moved on to growers, okay, 54 bags, and that came to 19,710 Ghana cedis. Then we move on to developer, and that one we bought 110 bags, okay, and the total in Ghana cedis came to 38,500 Ghana cedis, okay. So after developer was supposed to give them pre-layer for about 2 weeks, but I'm using Coogis and they don't have pre-layer, so I continue with the developer till they turn week 20. Then I started buying layers, okay. So for the layer from week 20 to the week 21 that I'm doing the video about, I bought 60 bags of layers, okay, and the total came to 22,560 Ghana cedis, okay. So in all, if you're following altogether to raise 1,500 day-old chicks to week 21, you're going to need about 225 bags to 230 bags of feed, okay? Up to that point. That's how many bags you need. 225 to 230 bags of 50 kg feeds, okay? I'm using Coogis. So that's how much bags of feed you need. To be honest, it was not easy. It was a struggle because you go buy something today, by the time you go there tomorrow, you've made your budget and everything has been increased. So you always have to have extra money laying around for that, okay? So grand total from raising day-old chicks from day 1 up to week 21 came to 115,000 Ghana cedis and 228, okay? 115, 228 Ghana cedis, okay? For about 4 to 5 months. And then for workers, we ended up spending about 11,500 Ghana cedis for workers, okay? So when you put workers and the feed and medication and everything together, grand total from day 1 to week 21 was 126,728 Ghana cedis. 126,728 Ghana cedis, okay? So that translates into Canadian dollars. At 8.6 exchange rate, it translates into 14,740 Canadian dollars, okay? For the about the 4 or 5 months that we took care of these chicks, 14,740 Canadian dollars, guys. It was not easy by any means. We had challenges, but we at week 21, and as I was there yesterday, they're bringing in 5 crates now. Okay, so eventually every week, every day, it's moving up. So I'm thinking in about maybe a month or so, most of them will be laying and then they will start taking care of themselves completely. Although I'm saving the little trinkles of money that's coming in, it will not be enough to buy the next batch of feed for them from whatever. But I will let you know when they totally start taking care of themselves. The struggle is still ongoing. They've started laying. but they're not bringing enough money to take care of themselves. So we're still taking care of them, and I'll keep track of that, and maybe I'll fit it in one of my videos. And mind you, when I'm talking about workers, my husband and I are not included. Our petrol in and out of the farm is not included. And sometimes we cook for everybody on the farm is not included. Transportation to bring sawdust to the farm is not included. Transportation to get someone to put the sawdust in the sacks is not included. So I didn't include every little money we spent, just the majority. But you have to be prepared if you're doing this job. Have enough money saved, because the worst thing is to start and you don't have money to feed these chicks, and then they start dying, and then your investment just keeps going down. So don't rush. If you can raise 500 at a time, do it. If you can do 200 at a time, do it. Stagger them out. Don't think you have to bring in 5,000 all at once. Yes, and once these take care of themselves, we're bringing in a new batch, because I am not about to take care of many batch. It's stressful, to be honest. It's stressful. So once these chicks start taking care of themselves, then I'm bringing in the new chicks, and hopefully these chicks will take care of themselves and the new chicks. Okay, that's the best way to do it. That was the whole idea, but we had to sell our old chicks before we, like, before these got to week 21, because we were just running at a loss. So ideally it's best to have your old batch of layers take care of your new batch of layers. So you have to plan, you have to be strategic. If you know your birds are going to be sold off in about maybe 9 months or so, start bringing in your new chicks, raise them, and then when they start laying, those ones will be spent, and then you get rid of them. Don't do what we had to do. We had some issues and we waited too long to bring in new layers, and at the end of the day, we got rid of the old layers. So we had to put our own personal money to raise these chicks. Although some of the money came from when we sold off those spent layers, put some of the money to buy the feed, but it wasn't much. As you saw in the video, not much came in. And yeah, and then I donated some of the chickens away too. So that was like no money coming in. But yeah, we did it. We did it. It's just a few more weeks before they are all on their own. I'm so proud of our team. We did well. We had challenges, we lost some, but hey, life still goes on. Life still goes on, okay? Yeah. So as you can see, poultry farming is very capital intensive. So apart from having proper structure, proper wind direction, and proper biosecurity measures in place and record keeping in place, the next very important aspect of poultry farming is feed, because if you can tell, about 70% of the cost of raising them went to feed. Okay, and it's the same way. Okay, once they start laying, the money that comes in, 70% is going to feed, and then the next thing is workers. So if you're able to take care of your own checks, maybe you can save yourself almost 12,000 Ghana cedis in the 4 to 5 months that we hired workers, but most likely not, because you're going to need extra hand. So that's what it is. So some of these you can not spend on it, like workers. If you can do yourself, if you want to do it full time and you're there all the time, maybe you don't have to spend that money. Yeah, but you can cheap out on medication, because my medication were on point and I didn't have any form of diseases of anything. They're so healthy. And now what I'm gonna do is every 6 weeks we do warn them, and then we give them combine, and then we give them pure vitamin, when as an if what which will be about every 6 weeks to 2 months, and then just to maintain them. Okay, so it's very important. Get your money ready. Feed is too much. Feed is too much. I can't stress how important feed is. Feed takes all the money, and they don't care whether you have money or not. They need to eat, so make sure you have money available. It's a big part of raising these chicks. It is not easy. So yeah, that's it. That's congested. Madam Ebo, na me the dustbin so aba. Na mo se mo pe bibi mu da spray. Nyama bi do. But it's poisonous about it.
So these are the eggs from a week since I've been here. They are definitely pullets. Majority of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 is pullet. This is small. This is small. This is small. Yeah. Yeah, this okay, 13 pullet. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. And this is our pullet crate, as you can see. See how it fits in nicely and small. So imagine selling this. It's gonna be challenging, but some people specifically like pullets. So
this is the rest of our last feed that I bought. The 60 bags of developer. So they're 19 weeks, but they're still on developer because I had already bought their feed. So starting from 20 weeks, they will be on layer, even though they're laying right now. So there's only how many left? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Let's say about 15 bags out of the 60 that I bought almost a month ago. So this is just a week's worth of feed, and then starting next week, yeah, start next Saturday, I have to bring in more. They do. They will eat that in a week. Yes, I had like all the way up to where she's sitting, 60 bags, and this is what's left. It hasn't been a month. They eat a lot. I think this is even, it will be less than a week. But I told them to stretch it for a week because I'm not bringing new food till next Saturday. Pullet. Size small. Or it could be like size extra small. It could also be small. I think it's small. And we have some plain. These are huge. But we don't have much, so.
and
That size plain.
the cracked one.
Yeah. We have a couple of cracked ones. No, so young baby keep it cracking. Hey. So they're now 19 weeks. Okay. This is 19 weeks, and now we're getting 2 crates a day. So the thing with Coogis, when you use Coogis, most people say by 16 weeks they drop, and my chickens dropped 16 weeks, and I think 5 days, I believe. So they are on par. I like the yellow yolk, so I'll probably stick with layer 1, and then maybe switch later. Oh, brother, what is wrong with head? We are wild, papa. So they are 19 weeks. So starting to, and they're still on developer because I had already bought the feed. So starting from week 20, they will be on layer 1. And we're getting 2 crates right now, so it's getting better. So yes, by week 20, we're getting 4 crates. I was there yesterday. They're week 21, we're getting 5 crates. So it's only getting better. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. If you haven't subscribed, kindly do me a favor and subscribe. And until next time, smile. See miracles in life every day. Life is not easy. Raising chicken is not easy. Poultry farming is not easy, but it's doable. People are doing it. Make up your mind, you do it, and you will do it. Okay, so look at how beautiful they look. They look amazing, but there's a lot involved, and you can do it. If I'm doing it, why can't you? So stop analyzing every little thing and make a plan, do your research, and do it, okay? Thank you as always. I love them. Look this is my favorite part. I go there, I argue with them, they chase me around, but I love it. Bye, guys.